Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies and the Success Strategist, bringing you week 47 of Spotlight on Success. Today, we are going to talk about rising optimism in entrepreneurship and why navigating growth and opportunity in a changing landscape will help you scale further, faster in 2025 and beyond. We are taking this from an HSBC Global Private Banking Survey to help you understand why there is so much optimism in the entrepreneurial community. And we're going to look at some numbers briefly, just so that you can understand how much sentiment has changed over the short term. So currently, 94% of US-based entrepreneurs are optimistic about their business prospects. Why? Because they feel that they are better able to be resilient and have capabilities to adapt in a very fast-moving, changing business environment. So they are really navigating these challenges with confidence, fueled by a belief in their ability to overcome obstacles and seize emerging opportunities. Well, why the optimism? It's a couple-fold. First is there are proposed economic policy changes that are really fueling positive expectations in this area. The first is potential proposed tax cuts. With the administration change coming down the pipes and some of the talking points, there may be a reduction in tax burdens, allowing organizations to reinvest savings into business expansion, research, development, and workforce growth. Additionally, there may be deregulation or the easing of regulatory requirements, which could also provide businesses with greater flexibility to innovate, scale operations, and enter new markets. And hence, there will be a removal of some of the bureaucratic barriers typically to growth. What else? Business opportunities. So there is a market recovery, and we have this tailwinds of emerging technology. So with the economy showing signs of recovery, entrepreneurs are really fueling opportunities to rebuild, expand, and innovate. And then advances in AI, automation, and digital transformation are empowering entrepreneurs to streamline operations and offer cutting-edge solutions to their customers. And what is that leading to? Really heightened resiliency and adaptability. So entrepreneurs are demonstrating their ability over the last couple of years, 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, to adapt to evolving market conditions, leverage new technologies and strategies which drive success. Again, technology related, business model related, capital and funding related, workforce related, policy related, etc. Right? So every cycle that we go through creates a stronger baseline from which to work from, and the legislation and regulation and investment opportunities that have been seeded over this winding down of the current administration and the changes put in place from multiple prior administrations, right, are really enabling a springboarding effect in the USA. So right now, entrepreneurs are viewing government policies as catalysts for growth. The tax and regulatory concerns are being addressed. Policymakers are much more focused on driving opportunity for small business, minority-owned business, women-owned business, veteran-owned business, etc. And so this really They're opening up the aperture with regard to the contracts that are flowing, with regard to financing, with regard to standing up offices related to all of those specialized populations, to heighten the reach to people who can help small businesses and those other type of businesses take on more and more state and federal and local contracts. It also means that we are creating this robust entrepreneurial climate, because entrepreneurs are now coming from a place of expectation, right? They are positioning themselves for growth. There's higher confidence levels. It's translating into increased activity and innovation, investments, and market expansion. And so there's likely to be an increased economic contribution, right? So optimistic entrepreneurs are more likely to hire, invest, drive economic activity, thus contributing significantly to local and national economies. So what's next for us as entrepreneurs as we wind down 2024 and move into 2025? What do we need to be cognizant of? What do we need to be focused on? And what do we need to be taking into consideration from our planning strategy and refreshing of our business models and our operational and tactical plans going forward? So first and foremost is staying informed on the policy updates, right? So you can engage, you as an entrepreneur, solopreneur, business leader can engage with advocacy groups and industry organizations so that you're updated on changes in tax and regulatory policies that could impact your business operations. Or you can wear the shoes of the advocate to help shape what that might look like. There are many nonprofits. There are many ways to work with Capitol Hill with regard to influencing language, right? And sometimes that's position paper, sometimes that's direct visits, sometimes that's working with other industry groups and nonprofits, et cetera, that are then creating these positional PowerPoints and papers that really help lawmakers dial in on one or more focus areas that are important to solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, and business leaders. The next is we can develop strategic plans that capitalize on these emerging opportunities, as well as reducing risk through maintaining financial stability, because still there is uncertainty, right? This is still a very evolving, fast moving time with regard to what's coming down the pipe, although people are reading the tea leaves and again, really trying to create some tailwinds for the entrepreneur community writ large. The next is building networks and collaboration. So we want to forge partnerships within and outside of the entrepreneurial community to share resources, ideas, solutions, again, help inform or shape these policy updates. And then we want to also collaborate to foster innovation and strengthen business resilience. So all of the things we've talked about in prior weeks 1 through weeks 46, lends itself to these heightened tailwinds for entrepreneurs and business leaders, leading us to entrepreneurial optimism for 2025 and beyond. So our call to action: harness the momentum of optimism, position your business for success, stay proactive, informed, and connected to capitalize on opportunities ahead. Here's to a great 2025 and beyond for all of us in this entrepreneur ecosystem. We'll bring you more week 48 and beyond in our next update to you, our valued entrepreneur ecosystem. Again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the CEO of Global Innovation Strategies, bringing you week 47 of Spotlight on Success. Happy holidays, everyone.